The Dark Secrets of Europe's Witches. Today, we're unraveling the chilling and captivating world of witches in Europe. Were they truly the wicked spellcasters depicted in folklore, or misunderstood souls caught in the crossfire of history? From whispered tales of midnight rituals to the brutal witch hunts that swept through Europe, this episode will take you on a journey through the dark woods of the past, where mystery, fear, and power intertwined. Witchcraft in Europe has roots that stretch back centuries, entwined with ancient traditions, folklore, and the rhythms of the natural world. The earliest whispers of witchcraft emerged in the shadowy corners of pagan Europe, where wise women and men acted as healers and intermediaries between the seen and unseen realms. These early practitioners were often herbalists and midwives, individuals whose deep understanding of nature's medicines set them apart. In isolated villages nestled in misty forests or along craggy coasts, these so-called witches brewed potions and recited chants under the watchful eyes of those who both needed them and feared them. As Christianity spread its light across Europe, the old ways began to wither. Pagan rituals that had once been celebrated as a part of the natural cycle of life were now painted with a sinister brush. The line between the sacred and the profane blurred, and the whispers of witchcraft began to carry a sharper edge. The witch became a figure of danger and deceit, an agent of the devil himself. The transformation was not instantaneous, but crept in over centuries, as church doctrine, social anxieties, and political machinations weaved together to create a web of fear that would soon ensnare countless lives. The witch hunts that spread like wildfire from the 15th to the 18th centuries were not confined to a single region. From the frostbitten villages of Scandinavia to the bustling towns of France, from the remote highlands of Scotland to the dark forests of Germany, the fear of witches was everywhere. In Trier, Germany, one of the largest witch trials in history took place, leading to the deaths of hundreds. In Scotland, the North Berwick witch trials of 1590 gripped the nation with tales of witches raising storms against the fleet of King James VI. The Pendle witches in England became infamous, with 12 people standing trial in 1612, accused of murder by witchcraft. The rituals of witches were shrouded in mystery, their gatherings hidden under the veil of night. Folklore painted vivid pictures of Sabbaths held under gnarled trees or within hidden caves, where witches danced with demons and feasted on unholy banquets. Some stories claimed they flew through the night sky, their silhouettes against the moon a chilling omen for those who saw them. The truth of these rituals is tangled in layers of myth and misunderstanding. Many so-called witch gatherings may have been nothing more than clandestine meetings of those who practiced old traditions, now forbidden by law and faith. The tools of the witch were simple but powerful. A cauldron, a broom, a cat with eyes that gleamed in the dark, all of these became symbols of witchcraft. The cauldron was not just for brewing potions, but was a symbol of transformation and creation. The broom, beyond its mundane use, was believed to carry witches across the night sky. Cats, particularly black ones, were thought to be familiars, spirits in animal form who aided in magic and mischief. These symbols became potent in the collective imagination, turning everyday objects into signs of dark intentions. The story of witches is not only about those who practiced magic, but also about those who pursued them. Witch hunters, often sanctioned by the church or local governments, became a force of terror in their own right. Men like Matthew Hopkins, the self-styled Witchfinder General of England, traveled from town to town, using methods such as the swimming test, where an accused witch was thrown into water. If they floated, they were guilty. If they sank, they were innocent, but often drowned. Torture was a common tool to extract confessions. Ironically, the fear of witches led to acts of barbarism that far exceeded the supposed evil they were meant to eradicate. Despite the horrors of the witch hunts, the legacy of witches endured. Over time, the image of the witch evolved from a figure of fear to one of fascination and eventually empowerment. The modern witchcraft movement, including Wicca and other neo-pagan traditions, embraces many of the ancient practices of their predecessors while promoting a message of harmony with nature and personal enlightenment. Today, the witch symbolizes rebellion, mystery, and the power of those who live outside the boundaries of conventional society. The mysteries of witches in Europe continue to captivate our imagination. Were they servants of dark forces or misunderstood healers? The truth lies somewhere in the shadowy depths of history. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Beyond Time TV for more captivating tales from history's hidden corners. Until next time, keep your candles lit and your mind open to the mysteries of the past.